Happy Wednesday! Hi preschoolers, this is Miss B. I'm so glad I get to see you again today. Now I wanted to remember last time we learned about our color wheel. Okay, remember this? Yeah, Miss B showed you where our primary colors were. Our primary colors were red, yellow, and blue. Okay, remember 3 primary colors. And we could make any color that we wanted from those 3 primary colors. How amazing is that? So you got to experiment with crayons last time, but this time we are gonna get to use markers. Okay, so for this project, you're wanna go and find some markers. All right, now they can be any kind of marker, but they need to be able to be ones that are like Crayola, or there's lots of other kind of brands that your moms and dads will know about, okay? It cannot be one of the permanent markers. Remember, we used permanent markers before, and permanent markers, they don't move on paper very well, all right? So make sure you got your markers, and then the next thing you're gonna want is a cup of water, okay? Just plain old water, not to drink, remember? But also your paintbrush. And if you don't have a paintbrush, you can use a Q-tip. All right, so get your supplies and let's get creating. Okay, so you will see that Miss B here has all of her markers. I am using the Crayola markers, which we use in our art classroom all the time. So you all have used these before. All right, so I have my red, I have my orange, my yellow, green, blue, purple, which are the colors of our rainbow. I heard you guys were just learning about rainbows, and that is fantastic. These are the colors of our rainbow, but then also we have some colors that are called neutrals. Neutral means that they are not bright and colorful like a rainbow, but they still come from the colors of the rainbow, like brown, gray, and black. So for this project, you're gonna get to create anything you would like with your markers, and then we are gonna get to paint over it using our water and paintbrush to see what happens to that marker. So since you guys were just learning about rainbows, the first thing Miss B is gonna make is a rainbow. Now that I have my rainbow all drawn, I'm going to take my paintbrush and some water. You'll see I also grabbed a paper towel. The paper towel is good for drying off that drippy paintbrush. Okay, so if you have your brush and it's dripping, dripping, drippy, make sure you tap it on your paper towel. All right, now I'm gonna take my paintbrush and I'm gonna paint over my rainbow. And it's going to start to make my colors move. Do you see your colors moving? That is really cool. The reason this is happening and that the colors are moving is because our markers are made up of something called ink. And this ink happens to be washable. That means when you put water on it, it is going to try and move around. Now, if you do a lot of water, you'll see that it starts to make little puddles like this. Do you guys see that? Yeah. So what you can do is you can take your paper towel and you can just touch it, and it's gonna start to drink up that extra water that I didn't want. And you'll see that my colors are starting to move all around. It's making a really interesting sort of rainbow. If you don't want it to move around on you so much, just don't use as much water, my friends. You can tap, tap, tap it on your paper towel. And look, I can even bring it out and paint more with it. So if I have red on my brush, I can put that red up here and I can make a heart. Maybe inside of my rain clouds, I want to move that black around, or my rain clouds. It's a rainbow, so of course they're gonna be rain clouds. But this is a happy rain cloud. And that is how you move your markers with water. Okay, you can continue doing that using different types of pictures. You can make some beautiful flowers for spring by making the yellow center of the flower. Maybe I want that one to have red petals. And of course, don't forget our green stem here. And I can add some grass. And then just like we did with our rainbow, get that brush with lots of water, tap, tap, tap. And start moving that marker around. Look at it, it's like I'm painting, but with markers. How fun is that? Thank you for joining me today. It was so good to see you, and I hope you have fun getting create pictures using your markers and with the water. I love you and I miss you. Have a good day. Bye.